Have you always wanted a simple, non-time consuming, yet appealing and tasty meal? Have you always been in search of that recipe that's packed with nutrients, colors and flavors? Today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe that's inspired by both rice and pizza. Something that has been done before, and it's called the Asian pizza. So for this recipe, we're going to be using rice-based crust with prawns and vegetables on an Asian sauce base, but topped with cheese. Are you convinced? Let me show you how I've made it. So first of all, you want to start off with some freshly boiled rice. And in here, I have boiled 1 cup of rice and you should get about 3 cups of cooked rice at the end. To that, add 1 egg and a generous amount of mozzarella. Next, in a non-stick pan, add some olive oil and you want to pan fry the rice until it forms a crunchy layer at both sides. So, using a flat ladle or a spatula, press it down firmly so all the rice and cheese will all stick together nicely. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, carefully, and I mean really carefully, place a pan over your pan and quickly flip it over. Like quickly, okay? Because if you're not quick enough, you'll end up like this. But even if yours do end up like this, the good news is that's okay because you will be pan frying the other sides as well. So oil the pan and carefully, or try your best, to place the rice base back on the pan. Again, if it breaks, don't worry, just use the ladle to press down and they should join back up nicely. So after 2 to 3 minutes, here comes the moment of truth. Same like before, place a pan over your pan and quickly flip, and try not to fail this time, alright? But don't worry, we can fix that up later again. Okay, now that you've passed the tough part, this section should be extremely easy. Just slice up all your ingredients. So for this recipe, I've used half a capsicum, about 1 cup of fresh shiitake mushrooms, a handful of spring onions, and lastly, and of course the main star of the dish, fresh prawns. You can of course use frozen, ready-to-use prawns, but I prefer to engage in the process by meticulously peeling off all the shells and removing the innards and thoroughly washing them. It just makes the dish more meaningful. Yes, crazy things you don't mind doing when you're so passionate about something. Next is the fun part, which is to assemble everything together. So, magic ingredient, you want to spread a generous amount of hoisin sauce onto your rice base, which of course you have carefully assembled back. Now, if you don't have hoisin sauce, feel free to use teriyaki sauce too. And then just sprinkle all the magic ingredients on. Once that's done, pop that into a 180 degrees Celsius oven for about 15 minutes. After which you can switch to grill mode and grill the top until the cheese has browned. And that's it, you're ready to dig in. What I really love about this dish is not just how simple it is to make, but it is about the colors and flavors that you can achieve with such simple and basic ingredients. And by the way, it was also pretty fun to make. I would strongly recommend you to consider this during your weekly meal prep, and your colleagues will be so envious of your skills. So I hope you like this video and recipe. Do remember to hit like and share and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.